For those who've learned its secret based on the phenomenon of telepathy combined with the old science of the yoga, the same magic which gives voice to a shadow.
It's a very awe-inspiring demonstration.
If there should be someone who could command the temple bells of Naban, the shadow would cease to be a shadow.
You mean they could see?
Yes. At the last stroke of the bell, I would be only what I am. Lamont Cranston. My magic invisibility, so to speak, dispelled by this greater power.
And you think there is someone with this power?
I'm not sure. Years ago, in India, a yogi priest, keeper of the Temple of the Cobras at Delhi, taught me the ancient mysteries. He taught me the mesmeric trick that the underworld calls invisibility. There was a small girl, his niece, who used to sit and listen, staring up at us with her round, dark eyes. She was very clever. Clever. I've often wondered what became of her.
The Cobras. You don't mean the Indian dancer at the club camp?
I'm not sure, Margot. I'm not sure.
Oh, but this worries me, Lamont. Aren't you going into dangers too big for you?
Don't worry about me, Margot. Worry about the boy and all other poor, miserable wretches in the toils of this awful drug traffic. Is young Beeston safe?
Yes, his father made him go to bed. They thought he'd been drinking too much.
Well, guess it's time I got busy.
Have you found out anything else?
One or two things. In Sadi Belada's dressing room, I found a note signed by a Captain Marlin of the freighter Albora Castle. I think there's some connection there. I'm going to find out. First, though, I'm going to the zoo.
The zoo?
Yes. Yes, I want to borrow a decorative little reptile from my friend the curator. He's usually very obliging. Who opened that door?
Look. Hanging from the door now.
A snake.
Don't touch it.
It's all right. It's a dead one. There's a note with it. So, she's not bluffing. She does know who I am.
Oh, Lamont, I'm frightened for you. What does it say?
It says, dead cobras are better playthings than live ones. Was I mistaken?
Then it's Sadi Belada. Oh, Lamont.
Margot, it's a challenge.
But the bells. The bells of Naban. Oh, I'm afraid the shadow this time will get beyond his depth.
We shall see, Margot. We shall see who is stronger. Sadi and the bells of Naban, or the shadow and the snake.
Show them. They think they can keep me a prisoner in my own house, putting me to bed as if I was some half-grown kid. What's that?
Jerry, you hear me?
Is it you, Sadi?
Yes, my voice in your thoughts. Listen, Jerry. Come to me at the dock where we met before. Your medicine is waiting.
Yes.
Go aboard the ship I told you about, the Albora Castle. You and I, Jerry.
Yes.
I am waiting, Jerry.
But they've locked me in.
Go through to the window, Jerry. Come now.
Yes, Sadie. The window.
Margot Lane. Stand by for orders. Jerry Gleason has escaped from his house, but I have followed him to the waterfront, and I know where he's going. Get word to Commissioner Weston. Time is short. I accept Sadi's challenge. Send harbor police to the freighter Albore Castle, which lies in the harbor just off Bay Ridge shore, ready to sail. Hurry, Margot.
Depressing here in this cabin, Sadie Bell.
A little. Why do you tremble so, Annette?
I wish we were far at sea, on our way to Rio.
Oh, be patient. The ransom note was delivered to Papa Gleason?
Yes. What was that?
But there is nothing.
Oh, it's you, Captain. We are leaving, Captain?
Yes, we're getting underway now. We've got the boys stowed safely below decks.
And the rest of the medicine?
We got rid of that, what was left of it. A nice clean-up for all hands, not counting this Gleason job. That'll net us another 100,000, or nothing. Well, we're fixed whichever way the dice roll.
And after that, we live like kings, without a care, yes?
Not even a conscience to bother you.
What?
Sadie, he has come. I was afraid.
Who said that?
I did, Captain.
Shadow. So you're the one with your trick ghost talk and magic, eh? I'll make a shadow out of you soon enough.
Not that way, Captain.
No? Here, lock that door, Alexis.
It is locked, Captain Malin, but the porthole...
No one can get through those, not even a shadow. Save your laugh, whoever you are. We've got you. You're in this cabin somewhere, and this ship is outward bound. Laugh that off.
I think you may have made 3 mistakes, Captain. One too many.
Yes?
Yes, Captain.
But I do not make mistakes, sir.
That remains to be seen. Sadi Belada.
Then you will see. Hand me the wicker basket, Alex.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Yes, Sadie.
I call the temple bells of Niban, Captain. The shadow has the power to blind your eyes, a trick he learned in India from a yogi who was my uncle. But I have a better trick. When the last bell sounds while the sacred cobra dances, you will see the shadow only as a man. Be ready to shoot, Captain.
I'm ready.
And now, my cobra, to dance with the bells of Niban.
I wouldn't open that basket if I were you, Sadi Belada.
You watch my pretty cobra, sir. He may find you even before the captain's bullet. You will die just as quickly.
Dead cobras are better playthings than live ones.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Make your small prayer, sir. And now, my pretty one, begin to dance.
Be careful, Sadie Bell. The cobra moves towards you.
My own pretty cobra. He knows me. You hear the bells, Shadow? The temple bells of Niban?
I hear them.
When the last bell strikes, we shall see our prisoner.
And I am waiting for that minute.
But, Sadi, the cobra.
Look out! He's going to strike.
Alexis! Captain!
Quick! Drop the mask over Alexis. Kill him! Sadi!
The shadow warned you, Sadi Belada.
You take credit for this too, do you?
No. Sadi should have known it was not her cobra in the wicker basket. It was mine.
He's dead. What's that? Who is it?
Captain Allen, the police, the border.
Where?
No, please, Captain Malin, you do not shoot.
Stand back here!
Drop that gun. I'll fix him.
Oh.
Put the bracelets on both of them, Sergeant.
Right.
Dope smugglers, kidnappers, and from the looks, murderers. This time the police were too smart for you.
Oh, decidedly.
Huh? Who's that?
Thanks for coming, Commissioner. You were very helpful.
And now, before today's adventure with the Shadow comes to a close, John Barclay, Blue Coal's own heating expert, is here tonight to give us another of his practical talks on automatic heating. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barclay.
Good evening, friends. Last week we discussed the importance of uniformly heated homes in avoiding cold. I told you how home temperatures could be kept uniform and automatically controlled with a Blue Coal heat regulator. I explained that the cost was only $18.95 plus a small installation charge. Now for a word about the convenience of this Blue Coal heat regulator. With one of these automatic regulators in your home, it is no longer necessary for you to adjust dampers by hand. The regulator eliminates need for frequent attention to the furnace.
What do you have to do, Mr. Barclay?
You simply tend to your furnace once in the morning and once at night. Just think of that, friends. You can enjoy the comfort and convenience of an evenly heated home, and yet you can come and go all day long without a thought or worry about the fire. Is it any wonder I'm so enthusiastic about the Blue Coal heat regulator? And two, although it costs only $18.95, it does about everything that the elaborate and much more expensive equipment does that many of your friends have. So, folks, why not get to your Blue Coal dealer tomorrow and ask him more about this Blue Coal heat regulator? At the same time, if you have any heating problems, discuss them with your Blue Coal dealer, too. He is the best-informed heating expert in your community. With the assistance of his John Barclay trained serviceman, he will be able to save you money and help make your home more comfortable this winter than ever before. I thank you.
The story you have just heard is copyrighted by the Shadow magazine. The characters in this story are entirely fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The Shadow knows.
Extra! Extra! Hear all about it! Next week, same time, same station. The Shadow's latest adventure.